Once again, in front of the building, we have a woman riding the beast. The Whore of Babylon, right in front of that painting, turned into a postage stamp. That's a painting. It's in the European Union building. The Whore of Babylon. There are 679 seats in an auditorium where the 5th Parliament meets, right there in the Tower building. While these seats are allocated to members, one seat remains unallocated and unoccupied. The number of that seat is 666. And they come right out and say, that seat is set aside for the Antichrist. And they're not joking. Once again, Rolling Stone magazine talked about this when I first did my speech about this. Rolling Stone, September 8th, 2005, page 59. People were saying, I can't find it on the internet. Well, you can't. But here's a copy of it. It says, ClydeLewis.com, a wide selection of crackpot theories such as UFOs over the White House. Best theory, breaking the hearts of royalists and teenage girls everywhere. The site unveils the Antichrist. The charismatic leader that will set the stage for Armageddon is none other than dun, 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 Prince William. Wacko meter. Hey, this is totally believable. He's a prince. He's rich. He's handsome. Of course, he's the Antichrist. There are many people who are familiar with the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. How many people have read it? How many people have seen the movie? The book takes liberties with the secret society, goes to the Priory of Sion. We talked about that earlier, or Sion. The mainline churches have discredited the Priory, stating that they're a heretical group that want to destroy Christianity, and that they are. They already have. The Priory, along with the Knights Templar, kept a secret about Jesus Christ. How many people know what the secret is? Some people? Any of you?
He was a daddy.
The secret is he was a daddy.
He had a daughter.
Yeah, or a daughter, or a son, or whatever.
Right.
They claim he didn't die on the cross. They basically took him down. He basically took off to France, had a couple kids, and ended up dying with Mary and was buried somewhere in Rennes-le-Château, which is out there in France somewhere. Okay? Now, from the get-go, does anybody know what the chief tenet of Christianity is? Jesus died on the cross for you. Not here, he didn't. Okay?
Actually,
Go ahead, Michael.
I would say the chief tenet is love.
Well, you are, but what do they, very good. But what do they tell you about Christianity? They tell you that Jesus died. They hold that little man on a stick in front of you, and they say, this guy dying means you're going to live forever. Okay? These guys say, Jesus did not die. He gave birth to kids, and they're running around France right now. And some of them are the ones that are ruling you. It is at this moment revealed to you the mission of the Priory of Sion, their attempt to create a one-world religion based on a secret, the secret of the Holy Grail, the alleged bloodline descendants of Christ. And according to these secret societies, Christ's death was not divine nor atonement for salvation. Therefore, the secret that is being held by the elite of this world is that through the myth of righteous blood, they hold the power to bring into the world a man that they can purport to trace the bloodlines to the house of David and call him the divine ruler of the new age. A new age that will create a counterfeit Zion on earth. A new age that will see a king in the service of Satan himself. And there you're looking at it. Isn't it interesting they have Jesus holding a sheep and then they have him holding one too? Nice iconography. Association. Kind of cool. It has been the objective of many secret societies to create a crisis where the people of the planet Earth will be forced to unite under one philosophy, one religious political order, and one government body in order to establish a new theocracy known as Zion. Zion is a word in the Greek that means sun, or where the sun dries the land. Zion is literally the establishment of the new solar awareness to be led by the new sun god. And of course, H.G. Wells, who was a part of something called the Fabian Society, said that religions aren't working anymore and that we need to create something better. Now, what do you think will happen in 2012 if nothing happens? A lot of religions got spanning to do. Okay? A lot of prophets have some spanning to do. Religion has only gone so far. Okay? The Priory of Zion has been the controversial secret agenda of the masters, which indicates that there's a plot to create a new world government led by a charismatic leader who possesses a bloodline allegedly directly linked to Jesus. While the Priory is a threat to Christianity and major religious groups, the plot to create the new Zion in Jerusalem has not ceased, and many of the secret order of masters have now infiltrated governments and religions in order to bring about the new Zion. Yes, the papacy has interest in the European Union. Why? Because the Priory and all the members of the P. Dooley and Opus Dei and all these secret societies have infiltrated and said, we got the guy who's going to be your leader. You know, the whole scary stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. Throughout history, they've been trying to create the new Zion. Napoleon did it. Hitler did it. They all did it. They all screwed up. And this guy's going to screw up too. people just don't like to be a part of some little happy cult. They just don't. Now, here's the Olympic poster, Beijing 2008. One world, one dream. What are they trying to push? Well, lo and behold, they're trying to push a little something called Zion onto you. That's what the one world order is. It's Zion. You've heard of Zionists? Well, they're pushing it on you. Take a look at this. Buried in the one world, one dream poster. The first president of the United Nations General Assembly, Paul Henry Spock, Mr. Spock. He was also Prime Minister of Belgium and the founder of the European Union, as well as Secretary General of NATO, said this: "We do not want another committee. We have too many already. What we want is a man of sufficient stature to hold the allegiance of all the people of the world and to lift us up out of the economic morass in which we are sinking. Send us such a man, and whether he be God or the devil, we will receive him." Okay, let's bring in the devil. We're going to get what we wish for, God or the devil. In case of the future New World Order, doesn't matter, we'll have both. It's all change, people. You ready for it? This is what you wanted. This is what you allegedly voted for.